Hello, Kiko's here, as well as... Wait, no, just me. Maybe my other version's me, but Kiko's here again, and we're playing some Octopath Traveler. I went about looking for a cave for a while, or something to go explore to show you guys, but I couldn't find anything until eventually I found this place called the Untouched Sanctum. That's average level 15. It just so happens though, or the danger level 15, so it's recommended that you're at least level 15 before you go in. And so, as I am now averaging, you know, probably close to 20, because it took a while to find anything. You know, it's a little bit out of my scope, but and then I went back to town and was like, oh, I could switch around characters, something like that, but the other ones are quite a bit lower. And I can't switch out Therian, as you may know, may not know. Also, a significant amount of time has passed, probably an extra, like, couple hours of playtime, just because I was wandering about, trying to figure out where to go. Or what to do. And I was just kind of leveling, or increasing my level on average. So, as my levels are also higher now, of course, right before I go in, there's a boss, or a fight to do. In fact, I was just kind of fully excited for no reason to fight these guys. Because level and average, whatever. Anyways, yeah, it took me a little bit of time, but to find one, I went basically around the map entirely. Well, I wouldn't say entirely on the map, but around the 8 main areas originally that I went through, except I didn't go back towards Flamebrace, because I was looking for all the hidden treasure, basically, that I missed. And any of the missing, enemy types, and, you know, all this other good stuff. So this is my first time venturing into a dungeon. I haven't done any of the Chapter 2 stuff yet. Let's save point right away. Very useful. As you can see, my playtime's now like almost 30 hours. Yeah. 30 hours? Yeah, 30 hours. And, you know, I spent a lot of time going around, just, like, thinking around. There's a lot of story in this, too, so it's not like I spent the entire 30 hours doing... Just, I mean, there was some times... Oh, spooky, scary skeletons, and we have some...
Out of my way.
Floating buffers. I was gonna say, it's not like I spent the entire time doing nothing. I mean, there are times I did leave it on and I was just not doing anything particular, but everything's been, you know, recorded for the most part of what I've been doing. So it shouldn't be too much missed. Like I said here, I just put them around.
Letting the hunt begin.
Oh, God, 300 damage. I mean, it's not as much because I have so much health now, but it's still quite significant. It's not like it's no damage. Also, most of my characters have the, quite a bit of their skills unlocked. I'm missing the 3,000 point for my, thief there, Therian. Alright, skeleton weak to light. That's very useful because, hey, you know, they should be weak to light. Let's see, I haven't used Thunderbird yet, so... Ooh, a giant bird of thunder came down. It's kind of unexpected. It looks very nice. This guy also doesn't have much in the way of... How much health does this guy have? Holy Jesus. I'm more curious about his... Oh, almost 3,000 HP. Okay. And his last weakness is the bonk. Oh, great. That makes sense. Being weak to, blunt objects, as most skeletons are. Is that curse? Curse afflicted on me? That seems pretty harsh. It's True Strike, this biznatch. You know, that's supposed to be a crit hit, and it should... Oh, that's right, he's got the reduction now. Darn it. I forget they have the reduction. You see my fire damage. Like, that skill is supposed to do high amounts of of physical. No. It does high amounts of fire damage. And you can see it's significantly weaker. And that's just because my elemental's crap. So I mean, it's not like I can do much about it. But hey, I got this nice looking firestorm that hits twice. Now the true lesson begins. I could beat you up. Oh, well, that was its whole life, basically.
A passing grade.
Not bad, a passing grade. Sure, dude. You just wipe him out and it's like make him regret ever living. I also have heal more now, which I think at this point isn't, yeah, much health as I wasn't missing. As much health as I was missing, I still didn't need a heal more, because again, in this game, something interesting they have is that they have your elemental defense determine how much you heal for, which is it's kind of an interesting factor. I guess healing and elemental defense does kind of coincide somewhat, but I don't know that much. The pole mace. Okay, is that a mace, or is that a... should be a weapon. Mace. Down here? Pole mace. 51... Aha! I have a whack-em stick. It's got lower... but is it better than composite staff? It is better than composite staff, so... we're gonna go ahead and equip that to my lady. Now she can bonk everyone. As well as do significantly higher physical attack damage. So she's good at bonking and she's good at other things. No horny. Get all the bonking. Okay, but he's a skeleton too, so he should be weak to bonking. But if he's not weak to bonking, I just don't know what to do. Man, none of these people are weak to anything she does, so... I've kind of been relying on weaknesses to some degree, because it's just been like, hey, if I have your weakness, I can knock you out. I might as well knock out the old people in the back, so I'm gonna do that. Knock out most of them. He's not weak to ice, of course. But he is weak to, you know, the glorious light that is holy light. So I might as well do that. Now he's also asleep. Alright. Now that they're all like this, I can easily go not use Aerostorm. Let's use Summon Beast, and we'll use our Highland Goat. Because he's a mighty goat.
Out of my way.
Of inconceivable amounts of power. Now let's go ahead and share SP with you.
Keep it up.
I've actually been using this share SP skill quite a bit. It's really useful. It cuts my SP in half and basically allows him to donate that half to whoever. And it's kind of useful in the fact that I feel like it would be good to... he's almost like a battery to some degree, because he can just donate it to whoever whenever. Okay, go ahead and put you asleep again, or knock you out again. Yeah, might as well. I mean, he kind of works like a battery. And so it's like, oh, you know, we're meant... because he can always refill it with his SP Steel. And then he can always... My problem is you have to be in battle in order to do it. So it's not like something I can arrange outside of battle. But I do need to use, like... Okay, it's still white, so... Shit! I mean, dang. Yeah, so restored 18. Used 6, so I restored 3 times more amount than I used. And then I can cut that in half and give it to someone else. So as long as I stay above 6, you can always just act as a brain work... as a battery, like I said. Couldn't remember the word. Battery? Battery. Okay, might as well use this, and let's see if we can do, oh, he's still out, so let's use True Strike now. See, it's just, it feels very lacking. How strong are you right now? How much, oh, that's chances to, oh, he's in red, okay. Well, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll just do this, and maybe I'll attack him. Nope, I missed that 50% roll. Oh well. Yeah, I also got a townsperson. I said, hey, look, I will guide you towards the light. And they're like, okay, I'm a townsperson. I'll most definitely be helpful to you. No.
Oh, flames! Rage strong!
Yay! Rage strong frames. Alright, another level up. Yeah, their level is most definitely an average 20. There goes the Ukraine instruments. Okay, yeah, went back to town.
人やっても差し伸べてるからここで約束しよう桜の下でみんなこうして歩み